Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Let's take a look at what's in store today. So I'm making this video as a way of an apology and to make an apology because I learned something today that myself and a lot of the other Diablo creators also found out. And this is regarding the loyalty bonus at the Essence transfer. Obviously this was changed before Inferno 6. As you can see here, I do have Inferno 6 gear. I have several pieces of this. Some of this gear is Inferno 5 as well. The majority of this is Inferno 6. It's pre-farmed Inferno 6. It is also farmed on Inferno 6. As you all know, I've been Inferno 6 for a whole week. And I still have not found any new essences, by the way, which is absolute bullshit. And this has just enraged me even more. So obviously the current loyalty points that we gained will be transferred into legacy loyalty points, as you can see at the top there. So all of my points that I gained before Inferno 6 are now legacy loyalty points, which is absolutely fine. Makes sense. I, however, unlocked additional stash tabs so that I'd get loyalty points. And as you can see, even though you have just seen that I have Inferno 6 items there, they're being transferred into legacy loyalty points. So I did a double check there to make sure that I didn't have any left in my inventory that I may have missed. I still have some more here to extract. So the ones with arrows and the ones with the Essence transfer logo on the top I'm keeping for now, because some of them are ones that I have in builds. Some of them I've not yet replaced in builds because, for example, my PvP items, a lot of my PvP items are still Inferno 5 because I've not found decent replacements, and generally I go for the essences or the items that have critical hit chance on them, and sometimes there's too many magic on them that I actually want to change. So if it hasn't got things like skill damage, critical hit chance and critical damage, generally I won't use that in PvP unless it has got a skill specific magic on there that I can actually use. So as you can see, like I said, I have stored so much, and all of this is, there's a few bits, I think there was like 2 pages that was Inferno 5. Everything else is Inferno 6 gear. So yeah, literally 5 tabs of just Inferno 6 gear. So we're going to see what happens when I extract these ones as well. Obviously, as I said, all of what I've just transferred, the majority of that was Inferno 6, and all of this is Inferno 6 as well. So we're going to see what happens this time, and if we still only get the legacy loyalty points. It's really misleading, and I'll explain why in a second. And this is even more confusing because I'm getting loyalty points here for some of those. So let's see how many loyalty points I get. So I get 2. So I've obviously got 2 items there that it has actually given me loyalty points for, which makes 0 sense because all of those items have been in my stash with the ones that it gave me freaking legacy loyalty points for. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Let's see what I've got left in my stash. So yeah, it looks like I've not really got anything left. Literally all of this was full. I extracted all of this from my stash before filming. I've got a couple more here. Let's just take these out and see what happens. It might just be that one. I have a few shoulders here. I think some of these I can get rid of if they're not ones that I generally use. So yeah, Ray of Frost, I wouldn't use that. You can see that is Inferno 6 again because it's 2418 combat rating. This is another Inferno 6 one, but that has critical hit chance, so I'll keep it. This is Inferno 7, again, not Inferno 7, Inferno 5, probably won't use that one. Again, that's Inferno 5, but I think I might have that on one of my PvP gears. So let's extract these, see what it's going to give us. And, okay, so it's legacy loyalty points again. So this is really confusing. So some things I've been given the loyalty points for, and other things I've been given legacy loyalty points for. So let's just take a look at the loyalty bonus here. So extract the essence from legendary equipment to earn loyalty points or legacy loyalty points, then spend points to unlock uncollected legendary essences. Can't do that because I still haven't got the Inferno 6 items I need. Extracting legendary equipment obtained in the current server difficulty or higher will grant loyalty points and can be spent to unlock the new essences. So extracting legendary equipment obtained in the current server difficulty or higher will grant loyalty points. So that means obviously last week if I extracted them, it would have given me loyalty points, which would have then been transferred into legacy loyalty points this week anyway, so that was pointless. These essences can only be unlocked once the server has reached a new difficulty as well. So hang on, these essences can only be unlocked once the server, well that's wrong because, oh okay, yeah, so you can only unlock it with the points once the server hits those difficulty, but you can still find those essences. Unlocking new essences from the current difficulty will start at a cost of 200 loyalty points and the cost will increase by 100 points with each essence unlocked. So obviously first will be 200, next will be 300, 400, so on. Each class has individual starting and increasing cost when unlocking new essences, meaning the first essence you unlock for each class starts at 200 points and increases price 100 loyalty points independent of your current cost of other class essences. So that's basically what I just said anyway. Extracting legendary equipment obtained in previous difficulty lower than the current server difficulty will grant legacy loyalty points. We understand that already, which isn't what we've just done. We've extracted stuff that was obtained. It wasn't obtained in low difficulty because it was farmed on Inferno 6, but whatever. Unlocking legendary essences from lower difficulties has a static cost that does not increase. We know that. You can automatically convert loyalty points into legacy loyalty points at any time. Don't want to do that. Extracting also has a chance to grant you additional points. If you are lucky, you get bonus points. Moving on to this. When the server paragon level reaches new difficulty, loyalty points will reset to 0, which we know this. All loyalty points you had will automatically be converted into legacy loyalty points. We know this already as well. That just says more about obviously the new difficulty, and the cost will be up to 600 legacy loyalty. No, never mind, just ignore that. Initial cost. All currently acquired equipment will now extract into legacy loyalty points because they are from a previous difficulty. Legendary equipment only can be extracted into loyalty points if it was obtained after the current difficulty was unlocked. So, okay, this is where it is very misleading. Legendary equipment can only be extracted into loyalty points if it was obtained after the difficulty was unlocked. I unlocked Inferno 6 last week. Regardless of whether the server had that unlocked or not, that is where this is really misleading. And that is why myself and so many other creators were suggesting that you actually save up your Inferno 6 items, because that last line suggests that if you have unlocked Inferno 6 and if you are playing on Inferno 6, you should have been given loyalty points, not this legacy loyalty points bullshit. And I'm sorry, but why the hell have I been given 2 loyalty points for some of my gear that was already pre-farmed or was already farmed on Inferno 6 difficulty when I was at Inferno 6, and yet the rest of it was legacy loyalty points? This makes no sense to me. I'm really sorry to everyone that has done the exact same as I have. Like I said, I am just as pissed off as everyone else is. I've given feedback on this already and said this is very misleading. The wording at the end is very misleading because it does look as if, yes, once you've unlocked that difficulty, it will convert into the loyalty points regardless of whether the server then goes to that difficulty as well. So I do apologise. As I said, I'm just as pissed off as you guys are. And as even worse, like I said, I still haven't even found any Inferno 6 essences, and I've been farming dungeons once again all week. So yeah, really not happy about this. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. I have nothing to use my legacy loyalty points on because, as you know, I only play Wizard. Although it's looking more and more tempting to swap class at this point because Wizard is just really not that great anymore. But yeah, that is it from me today. Sorry that you had to listen to me moan, and sorry for the confusion and the misinformation, I'd say, from the game itself. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.